Misophonia Without Borders. Welcome to another episode of Things I Hear. It's been a while since we did one of these. I know it's been a minute or two. Channel's making kind of a slow comeback. That is by design, and someday soon I will be explaining that. I know I keep putting it off, but what can I say? Life is busy, man. Misophones have life even outside of misophonia, and that's one of the things I try to tell you guys is there's more to life than that. So yes, focus on using your tools and everything and dealing with the misophonia when you got to deal with it, but focus on more as well, because there is more to you than your misophonia. So let's jump right into this here. A few weeks ago, the Misophonia Association announced the dates and location, general location at this point, for the Misophonia Convention, which is now called MisoCon 2025. So MisoCon 2025 is going to be in Dallas, Texas, October 23rd through the 25th. And it'll kind of get you amped up, psyched up a little bit for it. I'd like to share some little on-the-spot interviews I did with some of the attendees of MisoCon 2024 so you can see what it was like to go. And if you've been before, maybe this will help inspire you to come back this year and be with us in Dallas. And if you haven't been before, maybe this will inspire you to come for that first time. It is a good time to learn and about the condition and tools for it and the research that's going on and basically how you can cope. One of the biggest things there is just meeting other people who have the condition and understand what you're going through with it, because they're going through it also. And a lot of what you're going to see is about that. So enjoy, and we hope to see you in Dallas in October. Just checking in from the 2024, Misophonia Convention in Atlanta, Georgia. And there's a friend of mine I'd like you to meet. In fact, a lot of you probably know him. You've probably heard him, but maybe you haven't seen him from the Misophonia podcast, Mr. Adil Ahmad.
Hey everybody, thank you. Hey everybody, thanks John for the intro. Just want to say hi here at the convention. Having a great time, meeting other misos, sharing coping methods, stories, and laughs. I just want to say hi. If you haven't heard the podcast, MisophoniaPodcast.com, available everywhere, including YouTube where you're watching this. Hope to talk to some of you and hear some of your stories. And good luck, stay safe, and hope things are quiet for you. Peace.
Thanks, Adil. By the way, he came up with the idea at one of these conventions. Just had to throw that in, and now we hit the post. Is this your first time coming?
It is.
Okay, so everybody say hello to Dorian, even though she can't hear you.
Hi, I'm Dorian.
Did you have a good time here? Did you get something out of the convention experience?
So it was my first time here. I've had misophonia since I was 11, and I think it's so cool to finally put a face to other people that actually have the weird condition that I have too. I've not met anyone that has the same condition before. It's very eye-opening. I'm surprised I didn't cry more. Just because, it's something that's very isolating and that we've dealt with for so long, and to actually meet people that have gone through very similar experiences is just so incredible, and it brings on such community. I'm so excited to attend next year. And I think it's great that teenagers these days actually have a name for it, and their parents are more involved now. I wish that I had that kind of advocacy growing up, and it's just really exciting.
Wow. So you are coming next year? Did I hear you say that?
I'm coming next year.
We're looking forward to it. And what was the best session? Who led the best session that you were in here at the conference?
I think Marsha. So Marsha Johnson, I think I really loved most of her sessions, just because she's so personable, and she, even though she doesn't have it, understands a lot of what we're going through and actually cares, and you can tell that she cares.
So to clarify, it wasn't my session that was the best. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. No, seriously, thank you. It was great having you, and I'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.
Okay. Lois has been to every in-person convention since misophonia conventions were invented. Lois, I'm sure you have a lot to share. What would you like to tell us about the convention this year in Atlanta 2024?
I just want to say we had an awesome time. And you all need to come to the in-person conventions and meet other people with misophonia and share your story. I've met so many people that I've just come to love.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's great, Lois. Thank you. Why are you watching this video when you should be in Atlanta, Georgia at the convention? Or maybe you're doing both. I don't know. But I'm here. This is the first day. It's going well. And this is proof that it's really happening, because here we have Miss Ada, who did a lot of stuff to help make this happen, like make all these nice bags, these swag bags people are getting here, they're giving away. See, you really should be here, but there's always next year if you're not. And then this lady just walked in off the street. I'm not sure who she is, but now that is Dr. Marsha Johnson. And if you don't know who she is, you got to look up Misophonia videos, because she's in a bunch of them. She's one of the people that discovered it. And wow, still going. Anything out of you'd like to say? I think we got about 10 seconds left.
We love you, John.
I wasn't expecting
Keep up
that.
the good work.
All right. So maybe next year you guys can join us in, we don't know where we're going to be.
On the moon.
On the moon. And now it's time to meet Fonda, another first timer at the convention. Well, how was your first time?
It was awesome. It's nothing, I mean, the virtual worked in the pandemic, but it's nothing like being here in person and connecting with people and talking with people and asking the questions and during the Q&A and in between the sessions and exchanging information and taking pictures. It was awesome. It's awesome to be around like-minded individuals. All of us are dealing with the same thing. I look forward to next year's.
We look forward to having you next year. It was great to have you.
Thank you so much.
We actually met her at dinner the night before the thing started, and it's always nice to meet a new person who's learning about the conditions. So hope to see you next year as well. And now we're going to meet Roz. A lot of us in the Misophonia community have met Roz over the last few years. She's been very active and around, and she came to the convention this year. She was also on Adil's Misophonia podcast a few years ago. Roz, did you have a good time at the convention? What'd you think?
I had a wonderful time. The connections were amazing. Meeting people like me is like so rewarding. So you have to come here. It's the most amazing thing to meet people who share the same traits that we have, the same challenges that we have, and to learn that we're not alone and that we get so much support, learn so many new tools. I've come away here learning so many new things, met more people, setting up a little Zoom group for some of the people that I've met. So I plan to stay connected with everybody that I've met here. This is a family, a safe family. So I'm just so grateful to be here. So grateful for this guy here. So I don't know, if you haven't been to a Misophonia convention, you gotta come. You gotta come. It's the safest place you could be, and so much education, so much love, so much acceptance, and you're not alone. That's the biggest thing. Like, we're a family. So I don't know what else to say.
You said it all. Thank you, Roz.
It's my new brother.
We're much older brother. Thank you, Roz. Y'all, this is David. He's been to some of our virtual conventions in the past, but this is his first face-to-face one. David, what'd you think of the whole thing?
I thought it was terrific. I was really thrilled to actually meet some people who suffer from misophonia as well, and hearing their perspectives and their stories and what has worked for them and what did not. So hearing all the different presentations gave me knowledge to which I can apply in my everyday life. So it was tremendously helpful to be here and to network with people.
Great. And you think you're going to make it back in 2025?
I will make a concerted effort, and I'm going to see if I can actually submit a presentation for it. I'd love to be a presenter to share about how misophonia and autism are kind of related in some aspects. I want to share some of the autism component that I've experienced with misophonia and kind of give a talk related to those two disorders.
Okay, great. Well, we'll definitely look forward to seeing you next year, and we appreciate you coming this year.
Oh, so I was thrilled to be able to come, and it was a wonderful time.
Okay. Anything you want to add?
We need to get more people to attend, so talk to some of your coworkers or friends and spread the word, and let's increase our attendance next year.
Awesome. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
It's time to meet someone else here at MisoCon 2024, as I like to call it, in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is Ellie Rapp, who's very involved in the Misophonia community, has been for several years, and did some presenting as well as other things today. And Ellie's going to talk to that. You got the stutter on video now. Ellie's going to talk to that along with Ellie's mom.
Howdy, my name is Ellie Rapp, and like John was saying, I presented this year at MisoCon 2024. It was my first time presenting, and I was the first presentation, no pressure there, and it brought me an entire new perspective on the convention, which was awesome, because I was an attendee in the teen track, and last year I was the co-coordinator for the teen track. And as you might imagine, this year I came back to coordinate the teen track. Those teens were awesome this year. If you're interested in learning more about that, why don't you come on down next year and join us?
Awesome. Hi, Mom.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rapp, and Ellie and I have been coming to the convention for many years. We started when Ellie was a teen, and we didn't really know much about misophonia at all. It was the first time we had met other people who have it, and it was very comforting to Ellie, very comforting to me. And we learned a lot about how to cope, and it was just a joy to be in an environment where people care and understand, and we just keep coming back for that.
Thank you so much. And we're going to see you both here again next year, right?
You bet.
As long as you're here, John. If you're not coming, I'm not coming.
And you are getting me that steak dinner, right?
Hello?
Well,
Somebody?
isn't that convenient? Thank you both. It was great seeing you. We'll look forward to next year. Greg from Wisconsin. What did you think of the 2024 MISO convention?
I thought it was great. I thought that more and more people need to learn about this disease so that the kids and adults that are suffering from it can get the kind of help that they need, and professionals too. I think that a lot of professionals really need to learn more about this and learn about the research and validate this very, very crippling condition.
Now, Greg, you yourself don't have misophonia. You're here in support of a loved one who has it, right?
That's correct. My daughter.
That is so awesome.
Correct. Yeah.
And you know, there's others like you here that are here for the same reason, and there's even at least one workshop that's designed just for folks in your position.
That's correct.
Did you attend that?
It was really nice talking to other parents, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And they had kid breakup sessions too. So.
Oh yeah, the teen track.
Yeah, that was neat. So I encourage everybody that thinks or even suspects that they have an auditory disorder, a fear and or what do you call it, oversensitivity to certain noises, that they check this out.
All right. Well, thanks, Greg. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Miriam, what'd you think of the convention?
I loved it. I wish everyone who has misophonia could be here. I learned a lot of great strategies. I learned strategies about how you can better cope with the dynamics of the family. I learned about how you can actually potentially make peace a little bit with the triggers. I learned that medications can help potentially. But what I did not learn is that there's not enough research being done, and there's no national strategy for us to understand the root cause issues of why misophonia is occurring. That's where we need everyone's help. Let's come together, let's create a national strategy for doing more research to find the root causes so that we don't address the symptoms, but we address the root cause where it starts.
Thank you, Miriam. This time, we're talking to a young lady named Megan who wants to share her experience and what she thought of this whole shindig we got going here. Megan, what'd you think?
Hey, this is my 4th time attending a Misophonia conference, and this time was so awesome. I'm here by myself, so I had the opportunity to talk to so many people like me with misophonia, which was so amazing. Everyone is so friendly here. All of the presentations on research were super interesting to me as someone who wants to pursue a career in research in misophonia, and this has just been an awesome experience overall.
Thank you, Megan.
Yeah.
And we're going to see you next year?
Of course. Okay. I will be there. We're hoping for Arizona. We're hoping, but we'll see.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan. Can you bring me some cheese or potato? I don't know, what is Michigan famous for?
I mean, cherries,
okay.
apples.
Will you bring me some cherries
Absolutely.
and apples next year?
Yes.
Okay,
you
thanks.
can count on it.
All right, we'll see you then.
And all of you guys.
And then we'll eat them very quietly, won't we?
Well, we'll eat them outside, never in here. Yes.
There you go. Thank you, Megan. From the 2024 Misophonia Convention in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm just checking in with you. I want you to meet another friend of mine. You've probably heard of her. She wrote a wonderful book called Sounds Like Misophonia, and she does other stuff too. She's going to talk about it. We have the great Dr. Jane Gregory.
Hello from Atlanta. I have been here helping people to connect with their inner meerkat and to understand that that part of you is trying to protect you, but it just goes crazy sometimes. I've also been signing copies of my book, which some people brought with them to get signed, which was amazing, and selling mugs that say good morning to everyone except those on speakerphone. And talking about how I like to use humor and do a little tiny bit of stand-up comedy about misophonia to try and spread the word. So, goodbye from Atlanta.
Now let's hit the post.